predicted. Too many humans, not enough space or resources to go around. The details are trivial and pointless. The reasons, as always, purely human ones. The Earth was nearly wiped clean of life. A great cleansing, an atomic spark struck by human hands, quickly raged out of control. Spears of nuclear fire rained from the skies. Continents were swallowed in flames and fell beneath the boiling oceans. Humanity was almost extinguished, their spirits becoming part of the background radiation that blanketed the Earth. A quiet darkness fell across the planet, lasting many years. Few survived the devastation. Some had been fortunate enough to reach safety, taking shelter in great underground vaults. When the great darkness passed, these vaults opened, and their inhabitants emerged to begin their lives again. One of the northern tribes claims they are descended from one such vault. They hold that their founder and ancestor, one known as the Vault Dweller, once saved the world from a great evil. According to their legend, this evil arose in the far south. It corrupted all it touched, twisting men inside, turning them into beasts. Only through the bravery of this Vault Dweller was the evil destroyed. But in so doing, he lost many of his friends and suffered greatly, sacrificing much of himself to save the world. When at last he returned to the home he had fought so hard to protect, he was cast out, exiled. In confronting that which they feared, he had become something else in their eyes, and no longer their champion. Forsaken by his people, he strode into the wasteland. He traveled far to the north, until he came to the Great Canyons. There he founded a small village, Arroyo, where he lived out the rest of his years. And so, for a generation since its founding, Arroyo has lived in peace, its canyons sheltering it from the outside world. It is home. Your home. But the scars left by the war have not yet healed, and the Earth has not forgotten.
How's that for an opening? Ron frickin' Perlman. Oh yes, it's Fallout 2. Hello everyone. Let me just go into the preferences and lower the volume, now that we've got that out of the way. Hello Arthur and hello Jill. Hey Rohit. How y'all doing? It's my all-time favorite game. Let's just not beat around the bush. That's what it is. The Temple of Trials was very much a trial, not just for the character, but for the players. And yeah, it's Fallout 2. Came out in 1998 originally. This version is like the stupidly improved version that's using SFAL for the full 1080p greatness that you can only see 720p of, but it's fine. It's also got the Restoration Project, created by one of the biggest modders in the Fallout community. I can't remember his name. Something about a bear. Yeah. In any case, I've already started the game. Let's just get to the quick save. And here I am in the middle of the desert. I just killed 2 slavers. And I saved some slaves, a family of slaves. And there's nothing in the cave, I already checked. So, let's go. Fallout 2. It was developed in the what they call the Phoenix engine. Completely C++ based. Similar to what, I guess Quake at the time would have been the real one. Oh, this is one of the encounters that the mod, the Restoration Project, introduces. So this is Kaga. Kaga the Great. And he was a previous chosen one. And he's basically giving us trouble. And I think we might die here. Let's see. A little too far out to be effective. Would be nice if we could get a headshot. Nope. Nope. Yeah. That's a good start. This game isn't easy. And I am still far too weak to be any good. See if he can run away. Nope. He killed us. Alright.
You have died. Your quest to find the Garden of Eden and return it to your village has failed.
There it is. Pulling no punches. You're dead. Just live with it. Or not. Alright. Let's try again and hope we don't run into Kaga again. I would like to get to Vault City, please. Hello. Very special encounter. Oh, it's the same one. Dang it. Okay, I guess we're not getting away from Kaga. Let's see if we can run. That would be nice. Ow. Well, as I was saying, as I'm going to die again, the engine itself completely C++ based, much like the Quakes, but the biggest difference is, of course, the gameplay. This one, top-down, isometric RPG, which the actual gameplay mechanics, originally they planned to use GURPS, but they couldn't. A band of rompers ambushing a group of highwaymen. You know what? I'm going to stand back and let them do their thing. So, completely turn-based, as you'd expect. And since they couldn't use GURPS, what they decided to do was create a similar system, but completely of their own making. And that system was called the Special, which basically it was introduced with the first Fallout, and it survived to all the other Fallouts in one way or another. Admittedly, Bethesda kinda changed it even more to their liking. And, well, now that I've hit the point of Bethesda, might as well talk about them. As I am playing this game right now, I am playing the wine version because of all the mods. The mods tend not to work so well with Faltergeist, which is the open source engine re-implementation. But, you know, full kudos to the Faltergeist person. I think there's only one person, or a very small team at least, working on it. They've done a very good job with the mods that already exist. And okay, that's one highwayman dead. That's a sniper rifle that guy has. This could get dangerous. Okay, critical failure there. Yeah, everything is dice-based the same way other Black Isle games were. Let's see... Icewind Dale. It's... to this day, one of my favorite games. Now, admittedly, that may have something to do with the fact that when I first played this game in 98, 99, I was, let's see, 11, 12, 13 at most. I think I was 12. And it's still to this day unmistakably one of my favorite games of all time. Okay, they spotted me. I would like some cover, but I don't think we're gonna get that, so... This one has a gun, but she's out of range, out of range. Okay. She's not out of range for herself. Oh, she's out of ammo. Oh, nice. Okay. Let's see if we can get a bit closer. Missed. Seriously? How much HP do you have? Not enough. Alright. Okay, that one's a little too far out, so we're going to reload and move a bit closer. Okay, he's running away. Let's see if we can get in range before he completely runs away. Nope, still not in range. Okay, guess he's done running. Okay. I like these encounters. They're like free loot. Hey, Kramitsky. Alright. Hey, check it out. We survived and we level up. So now we get to loot everybody. We didn't survive unscathed, granted, but we survived. And a level up is always nice. Let's see, we're going to take all the money. I'm going to leave the not so valuable weapons. Well, I read it how it was written down. Nope, maximum weight capacity can carry the hunting rifle. Which, of course, this game was full of downsides, and while you were creating your character, you basically had a choice. If you've played any of the more recent Fallouts, you probably know. You only have like 5 points to distribute across your attributes. And no bullets left here. Okay. And well, that makes it so that your character can't be good at everything, so you have to be careful. And we get to pick a perk, because it's level 6. The perks act kind of like feats do in Dungeons and Dragons, like every 3rd level or so. Unless you get a specific perk that makes it's once every 4 level, but you have bonus skills. Now, I could take... I don't like Thief. I already have 1 level of Swift Learner. Stonewall is good. Snake Eater, Smooth Talker, Ranger, Quick Recovery, Quick Pockets. Quick Pockets is really useful. Probably gonna take that. Although Pack Rat gives you extra weight carrying capacity, which I need as well. Night Vision, that just so the game becomes a bit clearer at night. And Magnetic Personality. We can have one more, no, Kama Sutra Master, because yeah, there is very much sexy time in this game, but it's done in true 90s fashion, and they just fade to black, and it comes back. This one just gives you a new level. Educated. 2 skill points. Okay. This is also very useful. Gives us 2 extra skill points. Comprehension. Get more skill bonus from reading books. Bonus move. Bonus damage. Awareness and adrenaline rush. Actually, I think we're going to take the Pack Rat. Just because I kind of want to take that hunting rifle. Or both of them if I can. Not gonna go for Kama Sutra. Okay, so my skills are small guns, my tag skills are small guns, lockpick, and repair. Lockpick because it's lockpick. You kind of want it. Because there are so many locked doors in this game. And we can't put any more. I guess it takes 2 points to get it past 107%. So we got a chump point, which we will dump into speech. And as you can see, I have 10 agility because I like to have all of the action points. That's how many actions you can do per turn. So if I can have 10, I'm very happy with that. Alright, that's us done with the level up. Let's go back and loot the hunting rifles. It was one of these people in the trees that had it, wasn't it? Yes, yes it was. There we go. We can sell those for money. Good money. Oh, we didn't loot this corpse the first time around. And that's kind of why I wanted to get into town. Okay. Before we go on, we're going to rest until healed. It's going to take a few days to fully heal, so bear with me. The old Pip-Boy 2000. Okay, let's rest until morning just so we have some sunlight. There we go. There's my character. He's got long hair, also part of the mod. Okay. Let's try to get into the den without any more encounters. That's one of the things the Restoration Project mod does. It makes the game considerably harder. Alright. So, if I'm not mistaken, Tubby's there is... God damn it, that kid, did he successfully pickpocket me? Whenever you walk by the kids in the den, they will pickpocket you. And they will most likely, get something of value. And let's just trade. Both of them, yes, 2,000. Unload it, sell that too. Sell all the jet. Don't need that. Do need a toolbox. Red X could be useful. Got a lot of 10mm ammo, that's good. 2 ropes because when I get to the point in the game where I need the ropes, I never have them, so I always carry a few around, but I can never hold on to them for long enough for them to be useful. What do you got to give us? I would like the Desert Eagle, but let's have these two. And the gold. Let's try to price match that. It's not easy. I'm gonna come out of this one at a loss, but whatever. That's fine. Thank you. Much appreciated. Goodbye. So, let's see. Did I do all of Becky's missions? Yes, I did. Becky's already in charge of guarding the church. And I think I did the quest to... Well, it's a bit of a spoiler, but there's a ghost! Yes, an actual ghost in this town. She shows up at midnight. And it's a nice quest. I guess back in the day, when your game engine was, you know, limited like this, you had to get a lot of story in to make up for it. Oh, sorry, it's not Becky, it's Lara. Becky is someone else. Yeah, that's Lara right there. Becky is the one who has the saloon, right? I don't know. The names, they get lost on me. Yes, I am here. Yes, I am. I like this game. I like this game a lot. Again, I was like 12 when I first played it. I could barely understand English, but something about it just hooked me. Could have been the Temple of Trials. It took me several weeks to get past the Temple of Trials. And then the game just opens up. It's amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. Let's talk to Mum. You're not my mum! I noticed a lot of orphans. There's gotta be something we can do about this. From what I hear, you seem to be the only person around that actually gives a damn about those kids. Yes. Why, of course I do. Children are our future. They don't have to grow up to be jetheads, thugs, and whores like most of their deadbeat parents. Why, with an education and some love and care, these kids could grow into the kind of decent folk that we so desperately need in this world. I've tried establishing an orphanage for them, but sadly, that didn't pan out. Maybe it's time to give it another try. I'm not going to be in town for too much longer, but I'll do what I can to help while I'm here. Yes, perhaps you could help. You see, I procured a large building over on the southwest side that, with a little... Huh? Hold on. With a little work, can make an excellent orphanage, but a bunch of lowlives are squatting there, and I refuse to leave unless I pay an absurd fee. Even if I had the money, I wouldn't give it to them bullies. They just use it to further poison themselves and go to the authorities, but unfortunately there's no such thing in Den. Perhaps you'd have better luck in convincing them to leave. No, it's not Larsonia Cat. It's part of the little disclaimer I made earlier is don't buy the Fallout games now because Bethesda owns them, and Bethesda have been nothing if not hostile towards Linux, so as far as I'm concerned, they don't deserve your money. Alright. Okay, let's get rid of the squatters in the southwest bit of the den. It's actually much easier to just go out into the world, hit here, residential. Okay, big building. Where's the big building she was talking about? I guess this is it. Alright. And before we get too frisky, let's save the game. I want you and your friends out of this building. It's come to my attention that Mom intends to turn this place into an orphanage to get all those homeless children off the streets, and she can't do that with you squatting here. Mom knows the deal. We're not going anywhere until she coughs up the money, so unless you brought us 1,000,000 coins, fuck off. Look, Mom doesn't have that kind of money, and even if she did, she'd never pay you, so just forget it. Why not show some decency and go squat somewhere else? Those homeless kids need this place a hell of a lot more than you do. Who are you to say who deserves what? We like it here, and you can't make us leave. At least, listen, you have two choices. You can either walk out of here on your own 2 feet, or I can remove you by dragging you out, one corpse at a time. You can't intimidate us. No one's kicking us out of here. We'll fight you for our turf. I was hoping to avoid this. Okay, you didn't want to leave, so... Ah, I missed. 77% my ass! Well, they're all running away, so... I guess that's good. You clearly don't want to fight, so... I'm not going to fight you. You too. Scram. I wonder if I have to kill them in order to finish the quest. That would be annoying. I hope not. Oh, this isn't going anywhere. Okay, this one wants a fight. Perhaps. That's way too many action points. Not fair. Okay. I don't want to have to kill any more of you. Please go away. I wonder just how much karma I'm losing by killing these people. Then... not much. Alright. You still want to dance? Oh, look at that jet addict. Okay, so guess we do have to kill them. Alright. Okay. Let's get rid of the other two. Yes, you two. I can't shoot them from here. Taking a bit of a risk with those shots. She is just an addict. Let's try not to shoot her. Get a bit closer to the squatter. You, are you a squatter? I think she's a squatter. I guess she wasn't. Okay. Actually, let me loot. They probably don't have much, but... yeah, nothing. This one had a knife. I know this one had a knife. Yes. Okay. Take the booze and the crowbar. Why not? Okay. That's the squatters taken care of, right? I don't see anything else. Meat jerky. And some jet. What else can we loot? Nope. Okay. Let's go back to mom then. It's not ideal. I did no such thing. That was clearly a squatter. She was in there along with the rest of them. Come on. Now, Bethesda being what they are, I will of course recognize what they did with Fallout 3 and Fallout New Vegas, because they made the engine even if it was Obsidian, formerly Black Isle. Most of the people who comprised Black Isle. Good news, Mom, the building's all yours. I ran into a little snag, but those squatters won't be bothering you again. Okay. 500 points. And I helped to establish a orphanage and a den. And they like me a bit more, so I'll take the slight downgrade in karma. No, I don't want to join up. I'm here to talk to Metzger before I shoot him in the head. Yeah, that's always one of the things I do. I get rid of this particular band of slavers. I just want to barter with you if you don't mind. Yeah, you got some money. Alright, you can have this crap. That's already way too much for the money that you have. Let's see, jet is worth 25. 150, two of them. There. I'm at a loss again, but whatever. Never mind. Bye. I don't want to be a slaver. I rescued Vic. Yes, I did. That's your first quest in the game, is to find the trader named Vic. Oh, that's good. Alright. Okay, so the kids have moved or will move at some point to the orphanage. I think it might be a couple of days. I mean, can't move in with all the corpses loitering around the place. You, oh, she's just an addict. Okay, all right. Let's make sure I got everything the squatters left behind. Well, everything I care anyway. Alright. To be fair, I was already on this side of town and I caused a lot of trouble. As you can tell by the Desert Eagle 44. Just laying on the ground there. Yeah. The quest to help Lara defeat the rival gang that was guarding Metzger's goods. This one is with wine, Soldat. Though there is a native engine. The only reason I don't use it is because, well, it doesn't do so well with the mods. That's it. Yep. It's in the game. Yeah, I think that, yeah, that one was for Fallout 1. You know. This one has a bunch of other characters. There's even a random encounter. There's just a bunch of pop culture references. Okay, so we did that in the Gecko. I really wanted to go to Vault City. It's not that I like the city. I mean, that's kind of the point. They made Vault City specifically for you to not really enjoy your time there. That was kind of the point. 2 mole rats. I think I can take care of 2 mole rats. Especially if I keep hitting like that. Alright, the other mole rat. Come here. Okay, it's concealed by the shrubs. So we're going to take 5 steps back. Wait a turn, and then turn around and pop a cap in its head. Just like that. Okay, 200 points. Neat. More encounters like those, please. Oh, yes. Yes. I've seen that one as well. It's like all the different player models just in a bar, hanging out. Okay, some highwaymen. I'm gonna run away before the highwaymen come. Fuck you. That highwayman with a hunting rifle is a major pain in the ass, so I'm gonna run away. Just cuz. Come on. Nowhere near there yet, but progress. Some robbers, yes. How lovely. It's nighttime, so maybe they'll miss me? That'd be nice. Let's go. Come on. Oh, fuck off. This far away? That's just insane. Hold up. Looks like we've reached Modoc. Which is a good time to stop, actually. For something else gets in our way. A small, quaint farming community surrounded by vast fields of dead or dying crops. Modoc's a nice place. It's, as far as, like, major quest lines and towns go, this is one of my favorite. It's also fucking hard. Have a general store. And I gotta be careful with the dialogue with that guy, because if we trigger the quest and we say the wrong thing, we have very little time to then do it properly. Okay. Indefinitely due to the drought. I'm new here. What can you tell me about this town? Welcome to Modoc. My name's Joe, and I run this here trading post. Don't have much. Just a few farms, slaughterhouse, Rose's bed and breakfast, and a tannery. Just enough to produce the goods we trade. Although, that could all change with this drought. I see. Tell me about the trading post. Like I said, name's Joe. Okay. Can you actually trade, though? Yes, you can. Oh, you do have some stuff. Not much, but you have some stuff. So, I'm going to sell you this Desert Eagle in return for one of them bits of dynamite. Okay, maybe not the dynamite. We will, we have like 3 ropes right now, so I think 1800. This is going to be a sizable trade. Alright. Psycho. Almost there. It will clear out some weight, that's for sure. That was the thing that I genuinely did not like with this game, was just how limited your weight carrying capacity is. Sure, later on you get the power armor and that lets you carry a lot more and has a lot more stuff. Yes, I am. Also, spoilers. Shh. Let's see, I need about 111 more gold. You know what? There. I'll come back for that gold, don't you worry. Well, that's not gold. It looks gold-ish, but those are bottle caps. That's the currency. Let's see. Got them dynamites. Yeah, granted. But that was so used to, like, stuff like Diablo and whatnot, that, okay, you had that limited space, but you could, if you could tighten it around, you could carry everything you wanted, as long as it fit. This one, it's the weight limit. That's what kills me. Oh look, it's Bess. Bess has crippled limbs. Moo. Okay, the poor Brahmin is injured. I don't think... Well, my doctor is nowhere near good enough. I'm gonna try anyway. Doctor. 9%. Ha 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 ha. I failed to heal the Brahmin's leg. Yeah, I don't think I can do it. Okay, one more for luck. Nope. Too low. It's the man in the slaughterhouse. Let's see. I'll go talk to the man in the slaughterhouse. Jerky's good for the hair. He likes jerky, apparently. Ooh, crate. No loot in the crate. And there's just a campfire in this one teeny tiny compartment. Huh. Yeah, Wasteland 2 definitely got that, you know, it's much more, it's like a party shared inventory, so you can carry a lot more stuff. But look, there's a well. And with a bit of work, we can get rid of the planks. And then, took me a good few months to figure this out, because back in '98, I did not have the interwebs. My mom did have it, but it was very expensive dial-up. So there was no way I was going to be able to figure out stuff like this, so it was mostly trial and error. And we're down the well. And there was a passage there, which caved in. Large amount of rock, far more than ever could ever be moved easily. And there's some coin bags, which we're gonna steal. Okay, we stole the one. We're literally taking away people's dreams. There's also something else down here. I just want to see if I can find it. Aha, here it is. Can you see it? Can you see the pixels? Right there? It's Johnny's BB gun. Who's Johnny? We don't know yet. But if Johnny fell down the well, little Johnny fell down the well, yes. And maybe he has a bit of a family. Maybe the tanner person. Hello, my name is Balthus. I run the tannery here in Monarch. Can I help you? You seem a bit preoccupied. Is there something wrong? Look, I don't want to discuss my personal life with strangers. Do you have any business with me or not? Pardon me, my name is Pedro. Now that we're properly introduced, you seem troubled. Well, I'm worried about my missing son, Johnny. Johnny? We've searched everywhere, but still can't find him. I fear that maybe wild animals got him. Maybe I can help. Do a lot of traveling. I'll keep a lookout for you, boy. Could really appreciate that. Every little bit helps. In the meantime, do you have some business with me? There's some questions. I would like to see your wares, since you make leather armor. Let's see. That's a pricey leather armor, isn't it? Could trade a couple of the extra bits. Fuck me. No, you know what? Keep them. For the time being, I'll find one. Yeah. I'm searching for an item called the Gek, the Garden of Eden Creation Kit. Yes, the missing kit in the well quest. Sorry, never heard of it. Oh well, I'll be back later. So, found this at the bottom of the old dry well. Part of the well had fallen in. This is Breeze, I'm sorry, but I believe Johnny is dead. No, I don't want to tell him that Johnny is dead. No. Because, well, we don't know if Johnny is dead. His BB gun was there, but not his body. So, no. Please find Johnny. Okay, I will try to find Johnny. Let's see. Oh yeah, there's a church. Because there's always a crazy church. Although this one, it's the, I think it's the followers of the apocalypse? Huh. It's got a teleprompter bent into the little lectern there. It's always, they always did a good job, even with their limited technology. No, it doesn't cancel it. But it basically, once you give Balthus the BB gun, he breaks the BB gun. So, can't have that. Followers? No. They weren't completely wiped out. They come back in Fallout New Vegas. The Hubologists? No, I think this church here is the followers of the apocalypse, but we'd need to find the priest person first, and he's not around, so we'll come back later. I think. Not sure. In any case, let's go to the north part of town. A trader. Used to be a prosperous farming town. Oh, no way bothers to come here anymore. Scruffy little lad. Hard at work caring for the Brahmin. Okay, scruffy little lad. Rose's bed and breakfast. Ah, yes. Rose's bed and breakfast. Little Rose here has a bit of a secret. Let's see if we can get her to tell us about it. Welcome to Rose's bed and breakfast. My, aren't you the strapping young man? What can Rose do for you today? I'm starved. What would you have to eat around here? That's what I like to hear. You're a young boy. It needs to eat to keep his strength. Haven't been eating properly. Just sit down and look at the menu. Canis burgers, shepherd stew, Brahmin dogs. Water is expensive. Wasteland omelette, and Brahmin fries. Wasteland omelette is, well, outside of the water, of course, it's the most expensive one. Let's buy one. And we're revitalized after such a big meal. Let's see. You must hear things working here. Mind if I ask you a few questions? Sorry, sweetie, quite busy serving customers. If you ordered something, maybe I have time to chat with you between orders. Meh. What do you have to sell? Ooh, she's got a desert eagle. Yeah, that's some pricey water right there. Okay. Now, you may have noticed this particular building with guard dogs all around it and rocks in front of the door. Yes. This particular building is very interesting. There's something very interesting hidden inside. Those who play the game, of course, will know. Hello. See an old man. He makes a prune look fresh. Okay. Hello, old man. I didn't steal the watch, so stop coming over here and harassing poor old Farrell. Pharrell? Pharrell, yeah. Doesn't have the two L's at the end. Threw me off. Watch? What are you talking about? Everyone is accusing me of stealing my best friend Cornelius's gold pocket watch. Me and Cornelius have been friends as long as I can remember. I would never take his watch. I've searched everywhere hoping to find it so we can be friends again, but I've had no such luck. Well, I'll be around for a while. If I come across it, I'll let you know. Would you really? Nobody will help me because they think I stole the watch. Would be nice to have someone on my side for once. I've already questioned everyone about it, but it won't hurt to ask everybody again. Maybe they'll tell you something they wouldn't tell me. It also wouldn't hurt to poke your nose around Rose's bed and breakfast. Cornelius is notorious for putting stuff down and forgetting where he put it a minute later. Okay. So Rose might know more. Although I would like to find old man Cornelius and ask him about it. Does he live on the other side of town? It's just a town person. A trader. A town person. Where is old man Cornelius? There's a big farm there. There's the place that I was very curious to go into because look at all the stuff it's got in front of it. What could it be hiding? I actually want to go talk to Cornelius about the watch. Nice. Yeah, that's a word for it. There's only so much you can do with a handful of voice actors. Name's Grisham. Welcome to my slaughterhouse. Dropping off or picking up? Wouldn't have happened to have seen a gold watch lying around somewhere? Great. Jumping horny Jacko snatchers. Is Cornelius still looking for his lost watch? Why can he accept that it's gone? That dang watch ain't never worked anyways. And I'll be a Brahmin's uncle if it was actually made of gold. Give it up. You'll never find it. Actually, Pharrell asked me to look for it. You got to be kidding me. Everyone knows Pharrell took the watch. Why would he ask you to search for it? Unless Pharrell didn't steal the watch after all. Or maybe this is just a trick to convince everyone he didn't take it. I need to think this out. Well, thanks all the same. I'll keep looking. Alright. No zoom. Purely isometric. Where does Cornelius live? I honestly do not remember. Is this an outhouse he has at the back here? Or just a shed? Nope, that's an outhouse. With guns and bullets. Yes. I don't think we can read it because we're already past 100%, but eh. I never remember where Cornelius lives. This is the Tanner's house, yes. Cornelius isn't the crazy coot at the slaughterhouse, is he? No, he's not. He's just a butcher. Okay. Right, so he's got to be on the north part of the town. Let's go have a look. Oh, yes. Yep, he does hang around there. Yeah, there he is. An old man. Go on. The auto-closing doors are a pain. There he is. Welcome to Rose's Bed and Breakfast. My name is Rose. I mean, Cornelius. And I run this bed and breakfast. Can I help you? I'll give it to them. This game has a sense of humor. A very dry sense of humor. But it is there. And I like it. How come it's called Rose's Bed and Breakfast if you run the place? Rose is my wife. I named this place after her. Do you know I'm married? Okay. I'm looking for a gold watch. Then why don't you ask that no good Pharrell? Maybe he'll sell you the watch he stole from me. Now, if you don't mind, I'm quite busy. Got to shave the Brahmin. Go shave a Brahmin. What do you do here? Run this motel. Yep. Place would be falling apart without me. Rose room running. Have you tried Rose's omelets? They're delicious. I hear Grisham is trying to marry off his kids. I wonder if Rose would mind if I got another wife. Stay away from the chicken coop. I almost lost an arm feeding that thing. Oh, is that what you call that? Okay. I hear Grisham is trying to marry off. Okay. Apparently we found his trigger words. And all it does is get him to tell us some gossip. Okay. So he's not doing anything to help us. So I actually know where the watch is. And like Larsonia Cat pointed it out earlier, maybe the watch fell down the toilet. Yes, I'm not kidding. Down the toilet. Let's go down into the sewer. Ugh. Look at all the poop. Okay, so I'm not very good with explosives. So if I do this, 1, yes. Oh crap, I just dropped it, didn't I? Let's put this here. Use. Let's give ourselves 2 minutes. Yep, there we go. And we're out. Run! Whoosh! There it is. 34 hit points of damage. Damn! You made it out of the hole just in time for the explosion to go off behind you, sending you flying through the air and taking the toilet with it. Yes, now there's poop all over the buildings. It's like poop everywhere. Look at all of it. Okay, get up. Now, we will need to rest because that took some doing. Once I learned that you're kinda sorta maybe timed with the main quest of the game, I always felt guilty about just resting until you were fully healed. But hey, we kinda need that, because we're about to have a bit of a fight. So, let's go down the toilet hole again. This time, but the rocks cleared off. And there's a cave behind those rocks. Yes, there is. With a mole rat. See, nothing out of the ordinary. And we also got some 500 experience points for clearing out the hole. Okay. Let's put the gun back. We're gonna need it. Yeah, it's sauce. Alright, I'll take it. Let's just go. Okay. Alright. Ooh, perfect. So we see a dead mole rat, which was, collecting things. It's got a bit of a nest going on here. And look at that. It's the gold watch. An ancient timepiece known as a pocket watch. Time ran out for this keepsake many long years ago. Yeah, it's a broken watch. There's a fruit. Take the fruit. Yes. Bathroom fruit is best fruit. Don't eat bathroom fruit, kids. Alright, is there anything else here? I don't think so. So, now we have the gold watch. And we are gonna go first to the old man that was accused of stealing it. Yes, it was an actual shithole. Let's see, quick save. Just because I don't want to mess it up. Now what? Is this the watch you were looking for? Let me see that. Yes, this is it. You said a rat living down the sewage hole stole it? And you climbed down there and retrieved it? Ew! Going to give this to Cornelius right now. And we can be friends again. Thank you. Okay. Well, 1,500 experience points and 10 karma. Yes. A stream of poop. And for all my talks about mechanics being very important in video games, in this game, I mean, just look at the character sheet. It's got tons upon tons of stats and perks and the karma system, and it even keeps track of exactly what you kill. It's a true RPG. And it's kind of impressive to see what they managed to do with such you know, granted, this was the year that Quake 2 came out. So, yeah, it was, the graphics don't look spectacular by any means or measure, but there's a lot, almost 20 years since this game was released. I still find new things whenever I play it. There's always one random encounter, one teeny tiny corner of the map that I just didn't see, and it's like, oh, there's a ladder there, and you go down there and there's a whole new area that I never saw before. It's kind of amazing. And doesn't he let us talk to him about the watch? Well, that's disappointing. And Modoc, for, like, it's a shanty little town. There's a big drought. It used to be a farming community, but the water ran out, so they can't do the farming anymore, and the Brahmin are dying, so desperate situation. But you can fix that. You can fix that. The main story of this town actually helps you not only fix the problem with the water, but also find the tanner's son. A bit of a spoiler. And I'm giving you the spoiler because we're already past an hour and, well, I have done a terrible job of gushing over my all-time favorite game. This is a game that every now and then I just play because I need a palate cleanser. I need something to remind me of just how good a video game can be, even in its limited form. It's got crappy graphics, yes, but the soundtrack is awesome. I'm trying to think of the name of the composer. Mark Morgan? Maybe? Could be. Something like that. The soundtrack is friggin' amazing. The mechanics, they're very in-depth. There's tons of intricacies to the combat, from the cold shots you get to pick where you hit on the enemies. You get to, or if you just want to do burst fire with a submachine gun, you can do that too. Mark Morgan, yes, okay. If you want to play a melee character, you can do that. If you want to play like a ninja that goes around and uses a wakizashi, the game lets you do that too. Yep, Planescape Torment and Fallout. 2 games using the exact same engine, with similar mechanics, although they gave the Planescape had its own rule set already, so they kind of interpreted that when they brought it to the game. But Fallout came from Wasteland, because they couldn't get the Wasteland rights back, and they made an awesome first 2 games. I was curious about Van Buren while it was in development, but it never came out, and maybe that was for the best. But it's still good. Whenever I come here and I manage to basically get these rocks down and kill the Deathclaw that's inside there, because yes, that's a Deathclaw. That's why the Wasteland Amulet is so expensive. It's made from Deathclaw eggs. And it's the little things, you know? It works for me. I hope Wasteland 3 doesn't suck. I really do. I still need to finish Wasteland 2. I'm just stuck at a really stupidly hard combat that I just need to sit down and get through it, but I will, in time. In the meantime, thank you for watching. This was Fallout 2, my all-time favorite game, and I am Pedro Mateos. You can find me at @unaccounted4 on Twitter, plus Pedro Mateos on Google+. If you'd like to leave some feedback for these streams and for the shows that we do, on Wednesdays and on Saturdays, go to the contact page. There's a contact button cleverly hidden in the nav bar that you can fill out the form. Let us know what you think. If you're a game developer and you'd like us to have a look at your game, by all means send us some keys, at least 3 of them, so that we can all play it. And I will see you all tomorrow for Linux Weekly Daily Wednesdays, where I'll give you some of them Linuxy news along with Mr. Venstone and Jill, the Linux girl, the czar of morale for Linux Gamecast. Bye, everyone. Have a good night.